Hey everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to another movie review for the Tim Burton Collaboration. Today I'll be reviewing one of my favourite Tim Burton films, his 2005 family fantasy film, The Corpse Bride. So The Corpse Bride is Tim Burton's second full-length film that he made, which is a stop-motion film, so stop-motion, claymation. The first was The Nightmare Before Christmas back in 1993, and now we have The Corpse Bride. So The Corpse Bride stars many voice actors. The main characters, you've got Johnny Depp as Victor Van Dort, and Helena Bonham Carter as the Corpse Bride. So other voice actors, you've got Emily Watson, Albert Finney, Christopher Lee, Paul Whitehouse. So The Corpse Bride is one of my favourite Tim Burton movies because it resembles that dark Halloween-y type feel that I really like in his movies, the strange quirkiness. This movie's full of that, and it's really just a brilliant film. It looks very, very good. The claymation is very smooth and really good looking in this, and the colours are great as well. So The Corpse Bride is about Victor Van Dort, and he's this young, say about 20-year-old, and his parents have set him up on this arranged marriage with a girl called Victoria. And both sides of the family, the parents are broke, and they think the marriage is going to make them rich, but both sides of the family are actually broke. So at first, Victor and Victoria aren't really keen on the idea of an arranged marriage until they meet each other. They're both shy, very quiet characters, and but then when they meet each other, they kind of fall in love, and they're like, okay, maybe this won't be so bad. So then they're at the practice for the wedding and everything, they're practicing how everything's gonna run, and Victor can't remember his wedding vows, and he gets scared, so he runs off into the forest, and he's practicing them all night pretty much, and he's got the ring, and then he finally gets it right. He gets the wedding vows right, and he puts the ring on what he thinks is just a tree stump, like a twig or something, but it's actually a finger. So then this stump turns into a hand, and then the Corpse Bride pops out of the ground. So the Corpse Bride, played by Helena Bonham Carter, has mistakenly thinks that Victor wants to marry her but he was just practicing his vows. So she comes up out of the ground, she chases Victor and drags him down to this underworld type place where everyone who's dead goes. And it's very colourful. That's another thing about this movie. It's a very colourful underworld. You've got a lot of neon purple, greeny, blue colours, and the real world is really quite dull in this movie. It's kind of like, in England, gloomy, rainy, very grey, black and white type feel to the movie, and then the underworld is cheery and colourful, so it's kind of a cool contrast there. So now Victor's stuck in this, underworld trying to get back home to his marriage while, he's with the Corpse Bride, and then back on Earth, like the normal world, you've got Victoria's parents trying to find someone else for the marriage now, and there's this guy called Lord Barkis who's a really bad guy. He's just in it for the money as well. So they set up the arranged marriage with those two now. Pretty much it's about Victor getting back home to Victoria before this second marriage kind of happens, but he doesn't want to hurt Emily. Emily's the name of the Corpse Bride, I think, so he doesn't want to hurt her feelings or anything, but it was just an accident that he ended up down there. So it's a really good movie. I don't want to spoil the ending, so I won't give anything away, but it's a very Tim Burton-y kind of movie. You really get that vibe from the beginning right through to the end. It kind of feels like Victor is like an Edward Scissorhands type character for me, and I really love Edward Scissorhands, so this movie I can really relate to as well. And it's just one of my favourite Tim Burton movies. It's got a great soundtrack by Danny Elfman. You can definitely tell it's Danny Elfman music once you hear it. You can just tell that fantasy type adventurous music that he does. The claymation looks great, as I said earlier. It's very similar to Tim Burton's latest film, Frankenweenie. The claymation, the characters look a little similar, and it's just the same kind of style that they're going for. All the characters are really tall and thin, like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas, kind of that kind of shape. So this is just another really creative, really, really good Tim Burton movie. It's entertaining, it's a good family movie. Could be quite scary, I guess, for younger kids, but it is a good family movie, so anyone could really watch this and enjoy it. I highly recommend The Corpse Bride. It's a fantastic looking film. It's got some good emotions in it. It's really original. It's nothing you've ever really seen before. It's a really good story and unique and just very Tim Burton-like. So if you haven't seen it, then definitely go out and see it. If you're a fan of Tim Burton's other claymation films like The Nightmare Before Christmas, then you'll definitely like it. It's definitely got that style to it. So thanks for watching my review on Tim Burton's 2005 fantasy film, The Corpse Bride. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, it's definitely a good movie, so definitely check it out. And the next review will be on Miss Christine 94's channel, and she'll be reviewing Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. So thanks for watching. Bye.